Just like you always have a spare key for your home or car, you always make sure you have more than one copy of your data. When it comes to protecting Microsoft 365 data, the key is backup redundancy and being able to access and recover data no matter what. That means having multiple backup copies in different locations to minimize the risk of data loss. The 3-2-1 rule recommends having at least 3 copies of data, on 2 different media, one of which is off-site. Think of it like having 2 or more spare keys with trusted friends or family members. This way, whenever you're locked out or lose your original key, you can always rely on a spare to get access. NAKIVO Backup and Replication allows you to diversify your backups across different types of storage. You can send Microsoft 365 backups and backup copies to different locations to apply the 3-2-1 strategy. Local folders. Cloud platforms, including Amazon S3, Wasabi, Backblaze B2, Azure Blob Storage and other S3 compatible storage. NFS and SMB shares. Tape media. And deduplication appliances. To make this rule even more effective, you can add another one to get the 3-2-1-1 rule. Create 3 copies of Microsoft 365 data on 2 different media types, one stored off-site with one of those copies immutable or air-gapped. The last copy cannot be tampered with or deleted by ransomware, and this way you make sure all your are covered in any scenario. With NAKIVO, you can make backup copies immutable and encrypted to ensure you always have a safe copy of data to recover from. You can also create air-gapped Microsoft 365 backup on tape or external drives disconnected from the network. Let's see how to apply the 3-2-1-1 with NAKIVO Backup and Replication. Following the 3-2-1-1 approach, we first need to have 3 copies of data. Our original production data and 2 copies. Let's create the first copy. Go to the Data Protection dashboard, click the plus button, and select Backup for Microsoft 365 to open the wizard. At the Sources step, select the mailboxes, drives, sites, or teams you want to backup. At the Destination step, specify the target location to store your backup. You can choose from Amazon EC2, Amazon S3, Wasabi, Backblaze B2, Azure Blob Storage, other S3 compatible storages, SMB or CIFS shares, deduplication appliances, or local folders. At the Schedule page, set up a schedule and configure the immutability period setting for the backup job. At the Options step, configure the backup job settings including backup encryption and click Finish to run the job. Now, we have 2 copies of data, the original Microsoft 365 data and a copy stored on a local folder. Let's create the third copy of data by creating a backup copy to a different storage medium. Head back to the Data Protection dashboard, click the plus button, and select Backup Copy. Choose the backup source. Choose a different storage medium, such as cloud or tape, as the destination for the backup copy. Configure the schedule and options steps, including immutability and encryption, and click Finish to run the job. Now, we have 3 copies of data, our primary data, a local copy, and a second copy in the cloud. Both copies are stored in an encrypted and immutable format to protect against unauthorized access and ransomware threats. This way we have fully implemented the 3-2-1-1 backup strategy. Microsoft 365 data protection isn't just about having backups, it's about having the right backups in the right places. With multiple copies stored locally, in the cloud, and on air-gapped media, you can ensure your data is always protected, accessible, and recoverable with NAKIVO Backup and Replication. Download the full-featured free trial of NAKIVO Backup and Replication and start protecting your Microsoft 365 data today.